Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel again. This is Cloud Institution, the best cloud training provider in Bangalore. So today we are going to see one of the AWS concept, creating a S3 bucket using Cloud Shell. Okay, so we are going to see what is Cloud Shell and we're going to create a S3 bucket using Cloud Shell today. Okay, so first of all, let's see what is Cloud Shell. Okay, so what is Cloud Shell? The Cloud Shell in AWS is that, so the Cloud Shell is the browser-based shell that allows you to manage, explore, and interact with AWS resources. Okay, it is pre-authenticated with the user's console credentials so that there is no need of to install or configure software on the user's local machine. So this is exactly like AWS CLI. Okay, so this is just like authenticated terminal, which is allow you to run all the commands, so within that shell. Okay, I'm going to show you the demo in a short period. Okay, for example, if you want to create S3 bucket using AWS CLI. Okay, so from your laptop, what you have to do first? First of all, you have to install AWS CLI on top of your machine, and you have to give a configuration, right? So you have to create a access key, secret key, and then you should be giving the credentials, access key, secret key, and then you should be able to configure. Then your browser, so your own laptop should be able to communicate with the cloud, which is AWS. Okay, so from there you should be able to perform the operations like create bucket or delete bucket, create instances, and all these things you can create. Okay, for now, what is Cloud Shell? Cloud Shell is overcoming the overhead of logging into that uh, logging into the AWS console itself, right? So if you wanted to, if you have some kind of a comments, if you want to create, or if you have set of comments, if you want to run it, then you should be able to run it. Okay, let's see the demo of so what is so what is Cloud Shell. And so from this demo we are going to creating a S3 bucket using Cloud Shell. Okay, so in order to create the S3 bucket, we're going to copy and paste the same command, whatever it is there over here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to the console. Okay, this is my AWS console. Okay, if you want to access that Cloud Shell, you have to go to the top corner here. See, so you can see here there is a Cloud Shell option is there. Okay, I'm clicking on Cloud Shell. So whenever you're clicking on Cloud Shell, it will open like this one. Okay, so for example, if you can browse it, refresh it again, because I already opened it once, so that's the reason why it's showing like this. So if you can open it like this, okay, it will load it like this. Okay, see, it's just loading and preparing a terminal. Okay, it's opening like this. Okay, now what you can do is you can just go to the AWS bucket creation. Okay, so I already performed a lot of operations with this one, as part of my previous classes. So from here, this is the bucket, AWS CLI bucket command reference. Okay, so now as you can see here in the S3 bucket, I don't have any S3 buckets available over here. So now what I'm going to do is that I am going to create a bucket. So what is create a bucket? So uh, create bucket. Create create. Okay, so create bucket hyphen. Okay, I'm good next. So this is the create bucket option. Okay, so I'm going to copy the same thing. Okay, AWS S3 API create bucket. I'm going to copy till here. I'm going here and pasting it over here. Okay, so this is bucket, create bucket, and then the bucket name is going to be hyphen hyphen bucket with the bucket name. Hyphen bucket is going to bucket name. Bucket name is going to be Cloud Institution Institution. Okay, hyphen bucket one. Okay, this is the bucket name which I wanted to create. So because I don't want to create it over here. Okay, so I just logged in. I'm just opening this Cloud Shell. I'm going to continue working on this. Now bucket, this is the bucket name, and then the region is going to be hyphen hyphen region is going to be US East 1. So it can be any kind of region, right? So it can be region is this one. So at the moment when I click on create, okay, it's going to be giving that location. This cloud institution bucket is got created. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down. Okay, I'm going to refresh this page. Okay, I'm going to refresh this page. Okay, if you go for buckets, you can see there is the cloud institution bucket one is created. Okay, so now this is how you'll be creating the buckets on Cloud Shell. So you don't need to give authentication for anything. Okay, so you don't need to give authentication of access key, secret key, of the AWS. If you want to create anything, you can just create like this. Okay, so even though if you wanted to update or if you wanted to create one more bucket, okay, if you want to create one more bucket, as you can see here, if you want to create one more bucket the same way, I'm going to give bucket number 2, cloud institution bucket hyphen 2. Okay, as soon as I'm just giving enter here, okay, as you can see here, if you can go and refresh, it'll be creating it automatically. Okay, cloud institution bucket 2 is created, right? So this is how you should be able to work on Cloud Shell. Okay, so this is really helpful for you to understand how Cloud Shell is working and what are the different parameters, what are the different ways is happening, all this stuff. Okay, so hope you understand this concept. Okay, on the demo, like how to creating a S3 bucket using Cloud Shell. Okay, so these are all the questions they may ask you in the interview as well. So it is very good to understand how this kind of a Cloud Shell properties are working. It will make your life easy to perform your tasks quickly. Okay, thank you so much for watching it. So if you like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Okay, so please check our website cloudinstitution.com if you want to enroll any kind of courses, and also please call to us if you have any questions or comments regarding the courses. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again in the next video.